Oh, wow, you found showbizstories.com. Yes, it is sort of a thing, right? Well, it is a thing that kind of has run through my career to some degree. And it begins in Nashville, Tennessee at Opryland, USA. Now, one of the choreographers there, Jean, Jean Whitaker, gorgeous woman, tall and beautiful dancer. Anyway, so she told us wannabes and rising stars, you can be replaced. That has followed me through my career because, it's so true. You can, and say it with me, you can be replaced. And I have been on a couple of occasions or so. One of the first times was I was doing the Moon down at the Public Theater in the wonderful musical Carolina Change. And so this was 2003, and so they were moving it to Broadway in 2004. And we got offers to reprise our roles, and I said yes, of course. I'm like, I'm going to Broadway, so, hello, yes. Anyway, I thought I was in, I was going to Broadway. And my agent called me and said, Adriane, they have decided to renege on the offer for you to do the Moon on Broadway. That's showbiz, kids. I'd saved my money, to some degree. I mean, thank God for that. I'm a saver. I hold on to that dollar if I can. And because you never know, shows do close, you can be replaced. But I actually did go to Broadway in that show because I was the standby for the star of the show, Miss Tanya Pinkins. And, Miss Tanya Pinkins, she ain't trying to be out, so I only did the role about maybe 3 or 4 times because she shows up for her gig. So this is 2004. That year, I was also doing a couple of workshops. I had done a couple of workshops of the Color Purple musical, right? They were developing that. And so I played the role of Sugar Red. Anyway, so they were going to do a pre-Broadway run later on that summer in Atlanta, Georgia at the Alliance Theater. So I figured, I'm doing my little standby. And I will be doing Sugar Avery. Then I hear that they were going to go a different way. That's what they do. They go a different way. Just like they were going to go a different way with the Moon, which they did, and in the Carolina Change. And so I was like, okay, well, there it is. They were seeing other people. Seems that they couldn't find who they wanted at the time. And so they had to settle for me. So... Anyway, so I go to Atlanta, and it was great. Also, in 2004, while I was in Carolina Change, I auditioned for the role of Mrs. Muller in the play Doubt, which was going to be off Broadway in 2004. And so, but I didn't get the part. And anyway, so I'm down in Atlanta the last 2 weeks of the run. My agent calls me and says, Adriane, you auditioned for Doubt, and they want you to do it. The woman that they had offered the role to is not going to do it now, so they want you to do it. I said, well, oh man, I would love to do it, but I got another 2 weeks down here. There are no understudies. I mean, they were starting rehearsal like that week, I think, or something, for Doubt. And I was like, man, timing. So he said, well, let me get back to you. I'll tell them what's going on. And so he did. He got back to me, and he said, Adriane, they want you to do this part. So what they'll do is they will fly you into New York when they want to rehearse that scene. There was only one scene for Mrs. Muller in that play, and then they'll fly you back to Atlanta to do your gig. And so I was like, okay, I'm down for it. And so that's what they did. We opened in 2004, Manhattan Theater Club with Doubt. It got stupid good reviews. And so they were going to Broadway in 2005. I was not replaced then. They decided that, she's the one. So anyway, so we opened in 2005. That show won the Tony Award, won a Pulitzer Prize. I picked up a couple of little statues along the way. I'm thankful to say the Tony Award for Best Featured Actress in a Play. And so that's how that went down. But also, 2005, they were bringing The Color Purple to Broadway later on that year, I think in the winter. And so, people were like, "Ooh, Adriane, take your little Tony Award and go ahead on and go do that part on Broadway." But nay, not so. They found someone and they went a different way. And so I did not end up doing the role of Sugar Avery on Broadway. But, all is well and good. I've had a lovely career, thank God, and proud to say that, I'm still here. Been able to do other things, move into TV and film, and so it's been a great ride. And so that's my showbiz story. I hope you enjoyed it and that you will tune in again to this site to hear the truth behind the curtain.